Welcome, collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. Today's message is focusing on yet another thought and experience that has come across my virtual desk. Definitely in speaking with others, my own personal experience, and just the general energies, once again, I'm picking up on from the collectives at this time. This message today is on the topic of speaking your truth and others' response. I honestly couldn't barely wait to get a moment to record this download for you. And I'm just going to pull a few cards as I talk, because I think the download or the messaging is the most important aspect of today's video. So once again, if you are new to the channel, my name is Ora-gen and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I am an energy reader. I don't need cards, devices, or tools to read the energy, but I definitely enjoy utilizing Oracle and sometimes Tarot to help express more about what is coming up in the energy. If you are enjoying the videos, the messages so far, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe as a way for me to connect with the energy and also as a way to help move the messages outward to more members of the collectives who need to hear them. Okay, jumping into the topic for today. And I really didn't take too much time to think through exactly how I wanted to share this. I thought it would be more organic to just get on here and to just begin to express. So the topic of speaking your truth and others' response. For those of you who resonate with today's message, you may be an individual, an energy that have noticed that as you have grown and evolved, learned how to stand in yourself, learned how to move in an authentic energy in the spaces around you. So we're talking about personal growth and self-evolution and how that has affected your confidence in standing in yourself, speaking in an authentic manner, regardless of what other energies, individuals, people, places, things around you may feel. And this is not to say that those of you who resonate are a person who disregards others or does not care about how others feel to the point where it puts others in a negative space or a negative energy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that whomever resonates with this message may have been a person who, when younger or growing up, was more likely to say yes to something, even if it was not in alignment, because that is how they were shown to be a good person. By serving the needs of others constantly, very little regard for self, pouring yourself out on behalf of others, placing others before yourself, kind of setting yourself up constantly as the person that was sacrificing themselves to benefit others, whether this was knowingly or unknowingly. And if this was unknowingly, you might have noticed certain results in your life as you went through your young adult years to your adult years, the way relationships tended to go in your life, the way friendships tend to go in your life, the way you feel about connecting with people, and why that might bring anxiety for you, because there's certain expectations that are just kind of loosely in the air. No one ever said it, but it's a known understanding that if I engage with this person, they are expecting fill in the blank of me. And if I don't do that, they might feel some kind of way about me, or I might feel guilty that I wasn't able to perform this task for them. You might even be a person who feels guilty or has felt guilty when saying no. Even if you knew you didn't have time to do something, didn't have the resources to give something, didn't have the emotional container to hold something, you may have been a person who did it anyways, just to serve the needs of others. And then later, you may have felt resentment, frustration, agitation, anger towards those that you were serving because you really didn't have it to give in the first place. And they may have even come back and asked for more. This is not to say it's the other person's fault, because if we're willing to give it and they're asking for it, they're definitely going to be willing to take it. The issue comes in with the way that we view ourself. Because based off of that energy, it's going to dictate the way that we interact and engage with others. Questions like, do I feel that I am a valuable person and that my time is valuable, that my energy is valuable, and that I need to be mindful of people that I let in my energetic space, the way I share my energy, the way I share my time? Am I being mindful that those are very important and powerful tools that I need to treat with honor and respect? Then at some point, we get to a place where we start to figure this out. This is part of the awakening process. As we awaken to our gifts, to our higher self, to our intuition, to who we are in the collectives and what we're here to do, and we even start to connect with others who share similar ideology, beliefs, energy. And so we start to have those beliefs that we've been holding for a very long time that no one understood. We start to have those supported, validated, because we're meeting others who understand. But we're also starting to notice that as we stand in ourselves more, in our beliefs, that others around us have a very strong and noticeable response to our saying no, to our standing in our beliefs, to our expressing how we're feeling about something, to our being authentic in the energy and the way that we move around others. That response could look like frustration, anger, passive aggression, someone passively trying to express that maybe we're being too hard on the situation and we need to lighten up a bit. Or maybe that we're being too judgmental and we need to just be more easy about what we allow others to do because we're not perfect also. Whomever resonates with this message, you may have been getting feedback like that from others. The more that you stood in yourself, the more authentic that you were with the way that you move in your life. These responses from others may have caused a whole bevy of emotional feelings and responses, because it may not have felt fair. You might have even said something like, well, I've always been there for so-and-so. Anytime they needed something, whether I really truly had the time, the energy, or the resources, I just gave it because they asked. Now I'm asking one thing, or this one thing. Now I'm asking them to understand my point of view about something that's been troubling me. And they're telling me that I'm the one that needs to change. I'm the one that needs to let it go. I'm the one that needs to shift. They're telling me it's my fault when literally all I did was say no. All I did was say, I can't do this because I don't have it. Somebody asked you for $5 and you didn't have it, and so you had to say no. And their response is, wow, well, maybe you need to work on that. Maybe if you're a little more giving person, you wouldn't be dealing with these issues. And you're basically sitting there in the space like, what? I don't have it to give it. Does that make me wrong because I don't have it? Have I asked you to give me something that you don't have? That's a personal question for each of you. Maybe you have. But I suspect for the energies that resonate with this message today, it would not be your first thought to ask somebody for something they didn't have. As a matter of fact, I would take it a step further and say the energies that resonate with this message typically don't ask for much from others and typically have to figure quite a bit of things out for themselves without support. Whomever resonates with this message is more than likely the person that is rendering support to others frequently and gets very little. So what do we do about that? As we grow on our path, our understanding of who we are, as we awaken to our soul path, and because of that, we tend to move in a more authentic manner, and we learn good, healthy boundaries, and we also stop allowing energies that have been siphoning off of our energy, taking out of our cup, our bowl, for years. We tell them no, and we put those boundaries there, and then we get kickback. Kickback could look like, as I mentioned before, passive-aggressive responses, guilt tripping, manipulating, gaslighting. We get these energies back, or old energies want to show up in our space and demand that we deal with them. Maybe they don't say it forthright, but the way that they try to show back up again and be pushy and aggressive with coming back into the space after they've done something to desecrate it. These are ways that this type of energy might be showing up for you because you have set those boundaries, because you no longer feel guilty about saying no. And they don't like it. And so what do? They push harder. And in effect, this pushing harder may have brought more emotional response out of you. Especially if these are close friends, family, and associates that you've known for years. People that are part of your internal community. This can be very challenging. I have so much to say on this topic, and I don't want to make the video too long today. I do have my pink tarot deck. I'm just going to pull a few cards, a little bit of energy here while I talk. So we have the Emperor in the upright. This is an individual that is respected or in a leadership position. They're viewed or looked at as stable. They tend to follow the rules. They might be an authority figure or a father figure. I have fire sign coming up in Aries. You might be an Aries or a fire sign, or this energy might be a fire sign or Aries sign. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships. Somebody's about to get their wish fulfillment in regards to a blissful life, inner happiness, their dreams coming true, potentially a family. Spirit, can we have some more clarity on this? I see a water sign or Pisces. You might be a water sign or Pisces or have this aspected in your chart. The numbers 4 and 10 are also out on the table. What else do we have here, Spirit? We have a Five of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is recovering from financial loss and poverty. And then we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. There's an energy here of greed, indulgence, and material loss. Somebody's obsessed with wealth and status. So what I'm seeing here from the 4 cards that are out on the table, and by the way, we have fire sign up here again. So what I'm seeing from the 4 cards that are up here, there's an Emperor in the upright. This looks like collective's energy that is headed for divine love, harmony, inner happiness, their dreams coming true, a family if you don't currently have a family, maybe a life partner that you can have a family with, or growing something that's like a family, a soul tribe, a community of people that you're connected with, that you feel happy with, that feels like a wish fulfillment. And leaving financial loss and spiritual poverty, moving into a state of clarity and improvement. And then we have this other energy that popped up here, this King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody has lost money, wealth, status. Somebody is financially inept. They're greedy and indulgent. We have fire on the table with this one as well. And also somebody might be a Virgo who's associated with this energy. This is an energy that came in towards the end here of whatever this situation is. Why is this energy coming in? Queen of Swords in reverse. We have an overly emotional energy. Someone that's cruel and bitter. Yeah, there's a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Swords energy that's coming up here in relation to you collectives. Let's see what we have here. This one flipped. Oh, okay. We have a Six of Cups. Yeah. This is a family member or somebody that you've known from childhood. Somebody that you have familiarity with, confirmation, childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. Yeah. This is a person that you've known for a very long time, which makes sense with the download in the messaging today, which is talking about you standing in yourself, you being firm in your boundaries, you being a person who is moving in an authentic energy and how others are reacting and responding to that. So this might be people or a person, energies that have known you for a very long time, and they knew you when you were not moving in that way. They knew you when you were not responding in that way. And they are having to get to know the new you. This is why you're getting like the passive aggressive energy and these responses that are, some cases, toxic, because they're really unhappy with the fact that you are standing in yourself. Yeah, looking at the imagery here, you know, it might be a situation with a sibling. It could be like a cousin who's younger or older. Looks like you're gifting. When I look at the Six of Cups cards, it looks like an older sibling or family member gifting a younger one something. So you might be the older family member, and maybe the younger family member is used to receiving a lot from you, and maybe you're not able to do that now because you're focusing on your life, or you're focusing on goals, and you're not able to give as much time, and maybe they're unhappy about it. Or maybe you're just an older family member dealing with a younger family member whether it's a cousin, a sibling, I don't know. Or it could be a friendship, maybe a friend that's younger. I'm really picking up that you might be the older of the two. A friend that's younger, an associate, a work associate, somebody that's known you a long time. They're used to seeing you giving them something. And that's not happening in the way that they are accustomed. And you're getting some sort of response for that. Yeah, the sun. You're starting to see like the light is being shown on this situation. You're in a space of joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth. You know, you're feeling better about your life. All is well. These energies don't know how to deal with that. They liked it the other way. Of course, it's not their choice, but once again, fire is on the table again. We have like triple fire on the table. Somebody might certainly be a fire sign who resonates with this message, okay? Or have a fire sign in their energy. But yeah, these energies are not processing this well. Even though you're happy, even though you're fine with the way your life is going and the way that you are authentically moving, these energies are not comfortable with it. We have a 5 of Swords. Someone wanted to bring conflict and disagreements. There might even be a competitive spirit or competitive energy here. Someone might have been in an abusive relationship, okay? Or a relationship where they felt bullied. Like, if you don't do this for me, fill in the blank. Or maybe having a proverbial feeling that feels like that. Like, if I don't do this for this person, I know I'm going to have to deal with conflict. It's going to be an instant, 5 of Swords if I don't do what this person wants, so let me go ahead and do it. And then, of course, the resentment would follow after. This person might be an air sign or an Aquarius. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you were the one doing it all. You were carrying the burden. You were overstressed and burnt out. Something had to change. It could never have stayed that way. Even if you tried, you would have eventually burnt out. This might even be a relationship, a partnership that you had to walk away from because it burnt you out. Could also be a family relationship or an early life relationship. You've known the person for years and you just got burnt out on constantly basically having to, kind of kiss their butt and do whatever they asked of you. And you also grew in yourself and learned how to stand in yourself. This person they had a bullying energy. They never really expected you to do that. They thought you were going to stay that way forever. We have the Strength card, fire on the table again. That is coming through really strong. We have fire on the table 4 times. This is in reverse. There was a lot of self-doubt and insecurity here. Okay? And that might be something that whomever resonates with this message was struggling with in order to get to this space where you could move in a more authentic manner and, let your yes mean yes, your no mean no with whomever it was you were speaking with. It took you a while to get here. I see a lot of energy, like past energy here, as I look at the card spread that has to do with, you being a person who had a very hard time standing in yourself, standing up for yourself, I'm seeing. So when you figured that out, no wonder you were feeling good. No wonder it was feeling like all is well with you. Because that was a big accomplishment for you, whomever you are. But you also are now dealing with the other side of it. You're feeling good, but you're noticing these energies around you aren't feeling too good about this newfound inner strength. Strength card. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands. More fire. Leo sign. challenge, competition, protection. You guys you're feeling like you have to defend or protect yourself against these energies. So I want to say this. If somebody is being abusive or a bully, that's different than, say, a relationship that's just challenging, difficult, maybe because personality types are different, life experiences are different, and so there's disagreements that charge the air, and sometimes there's, repelling energies due to that causes conflict in the relationship. That might be something where communication needs to be opened up and some healthy boundaries set so that way you can work through that. That's one thing. But when we talk about a person who's abusive or like a bully, this is completely different. It's not advised that you continue to engage with a person who doesn't respect you enough to treat you with kindness or the same level of energy at the very least that you are giving them. If a person is trying to bully you and force you to do things that you don't want to do, this is not a healthy and balanced relationship. It can only go one direction. And the second you stop doing what they ask you to do, they're likely to create conflict. That's that, let me see where that's at. Yeah, that's the conflict. That's the Five of Swords energy. They almost have a smirk on their face like, yeah, they're saying this, but I know eventually they're going to do it because they don't want to fight with me. That's a terrible energy to have to deal with all the time, and it's draining. This is why it came out earlier in the reading that you all are drained. Whoever is resonating with this. It's very tiring to have to fight off conflict all the time. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Spirit says that's the truth. Air sign. Somebody might be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. It's like you're in a battle constantly. Somebody is restless, unfocused, burnt out. There's an impulsive energy here. Three of Cups, water sign, Cancer. It looks like you all, because it's in the upright, you all, those of you who resonate with this message, are in a space where you are focused on feeling joy, celebrating. Maybe you're even starting to meet others who have like mind, energy, beliefs. And that's where you're focusing. It could also be why this energy is really flaring up right now and having a strong response and attitude towards you standing in yourself, because you're no longer giving them time and space because you've put those boundaries there. That was the whole purpose of the download and the message for today, is that you figured out how to move in a more authentic energy. And so either you're having new associates, soul tribe, family, that's that Ten of Cups energy being drawn your way. And so you're going to be in a celebratory mode, or you already are. These energies are looking at this. So what they're also seeing is, if this was a person in your life that you were reliant upon at some point, they can also see that you no longer need them. And you certainly don't need them to acquire happiness. So basically, if they're making the choice to continue to be abusive and do these different things that they've been doing over the years, even though you've put the boundaries in place and asked them, to please be respectful of those boundaries, and they are refusing to do that, you've been given by your spirit team in the universe new directions to go that are more in alignment with your energy and with your soul path. You don't even have to focus on this energy. And for a lot of you, even though it's an old long-term energy you've been around potentially since childhood, you've released it, or you've put some heavy boundaries on it where this energy, this person is not able to enter your space the way they were. And that's also part of that conflict energy. It's like they're fighting mad that you aren't making time for them, that you aren't paying them attention, that you don't feel lost without them. They're fighting mad about it. Any other messages for collectives? I'm going to pull a wisdom oracle to close out if there's not, Spirit. Any other messages for collectives? This one wanted to flip. Yeah, we have an earth sign, a Taurus, a Hierophant. Somebody that's really focused on traditions and society, social approval, wisdom, forgiveness. And that's really, I think, the last card for the tarot today is maybe almost like the energy of an encouragement here of where you're really focused, collectives. Maybe you're a person who really values tradition because the Hierophant is in the upright. Maybe you're a person that really values, community and others connecting in society and really learning how to work together and forgiveness. Maybe you're a person that really values wisdom and trust and mercy. And maybe you've extended these energies for a very long time towards these groups of people that you have known for a very long time, maybe going back to childhood. But at the end of the day, all we can do is offer a certain level of love and support to others. How they receive it or if they receive it is not up to us. It's up to that person. So if you've been offering these types of higher vibrational energies to these ones in your life for a very long time, and you are finding that now that you are really focused on your soul path and what it is you're here to do, and because of this, this has changed the way that you move in the energy, that you're more authentic and that you have healthier boundaries, and this is a massive disturbance for these energies, the only thing you can do is keep moving, because you are not able to control the way these energies will process the new you, so to speak. Let me grab something here from the Wisdom Oracle to close out. I'm still in the middle of my day and I have some more clients to see. I just wanted to take a minute and get this reading out because it felt important. Something, somebody, or the collectives and energy they're dealing with at this time that's challenging. It's very challenging because I'm picking up you've been having issues with these energies for a very long time. And now you're in a place where you can actually move through this energy and not be stuck or bound by it any longer. And these energies are almost combative, is what I'm picking up. Or the level of passive aggression is so intense, it's maddening. So you're being given confirmation that you've been heard, and also validation for the work that you've done, and recommendation to keep moving forward, to not get stuck on these energies here. That's not what this is for. This is for you to learn and grow from, not to get stuck on it, and not to allow it to drag you into a lower vibration. We have number 48, poised. Number 48, poised. Let's see what we have here. Number 48, poised. Essential meanings: being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and confidence. Look at this card. Number 48, poised. The Oracle's message: you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Yes, you may have noticed that you're a go-to person by others. Maybe not even people who know you. Complete strangers might feel comfortable just coming up to you and sharing private aspects of their life. You might have been experiencing this, whomever resonates with this message. Confirmation. Relationship message. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. What did we just say in the message? This card is Ace of Swords, Truth. Spirit is confirming that everything that came out in the cards and the download is accurate. Everything that you need in relation to soul path relationships will be given if you aren't already experiencing that. You don't need to hold on to unhealthy relationships or hold on to them in the ways that you have in the past. You can release that. Keep your boundaries in place when it's toxic or unhealthy and move forward into relationships that are serving you. Prosperity message. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. So you're being validated for standing in your authentic self. And then lastly, your protection message. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes. But if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and to deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. So you're also getting a protection message here that if you're saying yes to things that you're really not able to or ready to do, you're going to really feel that energy strongly. You're aware, you're sensitive, you're connected. And so when you are doing things that are out of alignment and not authentic, you're going to feel that energy even more so than you have in the past. Stay with your true voice. Stay with your authenticity. Be real and honest with yourself and others about what you can handle at this time. And engage with things in an authentic manner. You'll have better results. Okay? So guys, that's it for the message. I'm going to keep it short today. Definitely, if you have any thoughts, this resonated for you, please feel free to leave a comment in the chat. If you'd like to send an email or have a personal reading, I've left my email address in the description box, and you can feel free to reach out to me. I want to thank you so much for being here for another message, a download, whatever this was for you that connected. I'm super grateful that you're here. If this message did not resonate or it wasn't your message, that is okay. And I'm grateful that you stayed to the end. And definitely like, share, subscribe. Maybe this message could help someone else that you know. Feel free to pass the information along. And tune in. I'm regularly posting videos, so the next video might be your message. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to thank you for being here with me, and I look forward to being with you in the next reading. Love and light.